The Environmental Protection Agency is sampling soil near an old smelter site in Pueblo. The agency found high levels of lead and arsenic in the Eilers and Bessemer neighborhoods. That's on the south side of Pueblo. It's west of Santa Fe Avenue, east of I-25, and south of the Arkansas River. And that is where we find KRDO News Channel 13's Michelle San Miguel. And Michelle, the EPA says it is testing soil right now as part of a pilot phase.
The EPA is collecting soil at 12 homes this month. It's testing equipment and making sure it's ready for large-scale testing that's starting this summer. Today, the EPA was at this home here on the 1100 block of Eiler Street. They're looking for high levels of lead and arsenic. This front yard is now a science experiment of sorts. Homeowners Albert and Carol Golich look on as the EPA drills for traces of toxic metals.
I'm kind of hoping that they don't find any contamination.
A former smelter that operated near here more than 100 years ago left behind elevated levels of arsenic and lead.
So we recently moved.
Albert Golich doesn't think this soil testing will turn up any alarming results, but he wants to be safe.
I grew up in this neighborhood, and the slag pile they're talking about, when I was a kid I played on that, along with the rest of the neighborhood kids.
The Golich's home is one of 1,900 within the Superfund area.
At this time, I don't know if all 1,900 of those homes will need to be sampled. As we start getting more data, we'll be able to refine, where we're seeing contamination, if we're seeing contamination related to the former Colorado smelter.
The EPA says it will take a few months to get the results from the soil sampling. Once it does, the homeowners will receive a letter with the results.
It's kind of like a bad label to have saying your property's contaminated.
Golich just wants it out in the open.
If it is contaminated, clean it up.
This month's testing is just the beginning. The EPA says it will take several years to do all of the testing in the affected neighborhoods, but does not have an exact time frame. Reporting live in Pueblo, Michelle San Miguel, KRDO News Channel 13.
Thanks, Michelle.